Here we are. It's kind of springish out here. Kind of walking through the mud. Water's starting to fill the ditch. Anyways, figured I'd come on here because thinking about things, thinking about synchronicities, I guess. Yeah, synchronicities, right? Throughout the world. You know, there was a study done where certain tribe of monkeys or apes or whatever, they learned something. And then slowly but surely throughout the world, all the other monkeys started doing the same thing. That's kind of where I'm going with this. You know, that and the messaging in our DNA and how we can kind of tap into our DNA. And, you know, things like that. Things of that nature. So, basically, what I was thinking is, you know how you have messages, it feels like there's messages coming to you, whether it be through your dreams or your thoughts, or, you know, where the heck did that come from, or you just end up doing something that you've never done before, but you're doing it well and have no idea how you even know how to do it to begin with. It's kind of where I'm going with this. Now, a while back, I've been always getting these kind of thoughts, right? Well, kind of sort of before it happens, you know. And, you know, when they started coming out with the commercials for euthanasia a long time ago, I don't know, some of you guys might remember that, you know, where you had the old people sitting there and the old couples are like, we had a good life. You know, we had a good life, right? Time to move on, right? We had a good life. Time to go get, you know, before made. Time to go get looked after, I guess you could say. So in my head, I had that swimming in my head as well, right? Oh, you had a good life. You had you know, and I never understood why it was there. As well as the homelessness thing. For a while, I was struggling with not so much not becoming homeless, but coming up with that idea to be homeless. So I started doing weird things. And, you know, this is going back quite a few years now. And it's never really left me, so I always thought about it. So today it kind of hit me a little bit. You know how you got a lot of people having depression and anxieties? It may not be your depression or anxiety. That might not be yours. Just like me. You know, thinking about how good of a life I've had. Now, what does that sound like? That sounds like, oh, you might just be depressed and you just might want to unalive yourself, right? Except it wasn't me. It was just out there in the ether, right? Connectivity. Same with the homelessness and the fighting the urge to become a full-blown alcoholic, living out in the streets, or drug addict, or whatever. A lot of people chose that. They literally chose to do that a while back, before the homelessness became a big thing. A lot of people chose that path. And so that's why I'm saying, I don't think it was me. I think it was just whatever's going on in the world. I take it now, every time something like that happens, anytime I get depression or anything like that, or anxiety, I take it as a warning. I now take it as a warning because there's something else going on. And I'm telling you, my warning bells are going off like crazy. Especially, well, everybody's warning bells have been going on for the last 3 to 5 years now. But I just come to the realization that it's not me. It's not my depression. I'm feeling depressed because of the others around the world. I'm feeling the anxiety from those around the world. I think that's what it is more than it's actually me thinking about these things. It's not me, it's just whatever's out there. Just like the monkeys, when they learn something new and all of a sudden it spreads out throughout the world, it's the same thing. I think in this case, where if you're feeling like you have to unalive yourself, it may not be you. It may be just what's out there in ether. And it may be just hitting you because you probably have some sort of empath abilities to yourselves, as well as I'm pretty sure I do as well. And I think that's what's going on in the world more than anything else. So if you feel that, try to turn around and push it back with some positivity. Because and this is another thing that's scientifically proven about positive energies. I think that's what has to be done. We got to get more positive energies out into the world. Push back with positive energy, my friends. I think it has to be done.